stuff. We didn't get Inarook down. And what you gotta do with Ladybox is you gotta kill her so you can get her treasure. Definitely a little weird. I like the curveball though. I think we got a good crew of casual but dedicated people. Like, we got a lot of like those people that really kind of are from the high end and tier guilds, but they seem to be having a good time, you know. Maybe it's that wouldn't be the best way to approach this kind of server, do you think? Or
I don't know. I think you could do this server hardcore, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do this server that way. Because it'd be really frustrating to be the ones getting all the server first, and then somebody just got the BBOB off of some other monster that we never have even seen yet. Yeah, or like, imagine the meltdowns that would happen every time a bard bid on a pair of Tom boots. Like, and people are like, you know, like foaming at the mouth trying to get these items, you know? Like, yeah, it'd be different. I think we've gotten a little lucky with people taking it a little easy on flying kick items and whatnot. Can I say no comment?
That'd be perfect for the video. Killing a god. What could he drop? Who knows? All I'm here to do is taunt and take them, banding together to get the dragon down. Are we gonna get dragon loot tonight? Probably not, because we're gonna be raiding Sky tonight, but in this instance we are getting dragon loot right there. You can see it right there. Boom. And
Nah, it's a good group. I like the people. I will say the people are the biggest reason I log into play. Because as I have never made it secret to you, playing 2 servers is not my ideal situation.
Yeah, definitely. I know how that goes. It's definitely, the people are kind of what make it for me as well, because we just did Omens, you know, we just did GOD, like we did all this stuff like a year and a half ago, but it's kind of like showing, like, a lot of these guys, they've never done anything past Luckland, so they're like fresh into stuff that we know really well, so I feel like it's a good opportunity to kind of impart some knowledge, you know?
For sure.
What's a fire dot? And I'm like, that's why you're dead. What's up, dragons? Undead lizard people wearing robes. And other notable foes. Hitting the record button is so tricky sometimes. Got together and had their annual Christmas party in the Plane of Knowledge, where food and drink was passed around and shared by all, while also fireworks were given out to people to play with in a safe manner. Ho ho ho, motherfucker! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, lay off the cocaine. Out. To character select. You're gonna make a level 1 what else warrior. Male or female, it can be named whatever. Quite a few events and we just wanted to dive into how we get the money to do these events. Let's see here. Question number 1. How much better is surplus loot each week that it doesn't take you like 12 hours to do?
How detailed of an answer do you want about surplus loot?
Doesn't matter. I can fill in the blanks.
So, actually, I'm gonna pull it up just to see, so I have some info in front of me.
Some visuals, yeah. Let's take a look at the channel.
It did. I don't remember exactly when surplus loot formulated. I know it started originally as just a brainstorm about how do we handle the loot that no one wants to spend DKP on, right?
Yeah.
And we settled on the idea that what we really wanted to do was sell this loot back to the guild for plat, so that we could build up our bank.
Our bank a little bit.
And help people out who maybe aren't raiding so much, or if they've got 12 boxes or something they want to gear out.
Give them some good deals too, usually,
and
it's the cheapest on the server.
Yeah, no, well below market price. And it started off as the idea of figuring out how to make something like this work and developing a form and a script off of Google to make it work. And this thing has ballooned into a 24,000 line script that runs weekly.
And people are like itching. They're itching for this.
And they love it.
We had to put in a variable ending time because people are poop socking 6 o'clock so hard.
It's true. And this beast, I mean, it's huge, but I can now get these auctions up and running in what, 20 minutes instead of early on. I was spending 6 hours on trying to build it by hand.
Oh my god,
it was a mess. I did have more creative control back then.
Yeah, you did.
I got to write little stories about every single item.
So good. Like, I think a lot of people would buy an item just because of the story attached to it.
I agree, but it also changed a little when it went from having 7 items a week to 67.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
But no, the surplus loot. Yeah, the surplus loot system's been fantastic. I think it's one of those little things that make us unique.
It's funny because the progression of kind of what I provide for you has kind of evolved quite a bit to make it kind of really easy for me. All the officers send it to the surplus loot tunes. I just take a snip of their parcel and paste it in the channel. I remember looking the items up on Sam, taking snips of
getting me the link,
sending you way too much info.
And the hardest part of the whole job each week is just typing out the names of the items from the screenshots. I don't think the system's done yet. I've got some ideas for improvements. I'd love to get it to the point that there's maybe a tooltip or something that pops up over the item so people don't have to look it up. But
that'd be cool.
But it's gonna take some work.
Yeah.
It's okay, we got time. Omens is gonna be long and boring, so we got plenty of time.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's hard to amass a small fortune every week in rotten loot when you're a degenerate pot smoker. No. To battle some very tough level 1s that the officers have gotten ready for us to battle.
Stay on target.
He's just whacking and stunning elves. Are you guys gonna? Pretty easy for me to see what I can do when I store the money in the guild bank. I can give it away small amounts at a time to keep you guys happy. We can do events to keep you guys entertained. We can do a lot with the excess money that kind of falls into the guild bank. And mainly that's just keeping the guild rolling with something to do. Maybe a off-night event here or there on a holiday to bring everyone together. But the true fortune with it all, my friends, is definitely the community we've built over the past year and the friends we've made with each other. That's important. We'll have to do it for a whole nother year, so watch out, tank boots, watch out, monk rings. We're getting a couple of intelligence casters that might need some flying kicks, so shit, it'll happen. It'll be good times though, my friends. This is the Fortune Act 2, Fortune, of the making of Elf Sim the documentary.
And I hear about the battles with the elves, and that Elf Sim
by Elf Sim leadership.
Some 90 elves.
About 90 elves online.
In a battle.
Hit that shit, Doug Benson. Yeah, dog.
How can I say it? So bad. Smoldering brand.
It was towards the end of the classic expansion where we put together a fundraiser and hired some very prominent actors to showcase just a little bit about what Elf Sim does for a living. We didn't necessarily expect the video I put together to skyrocket us into, how do you say, like, in orbit with the superstars on the planet. It was pretty hard to kind of keep the train moving while also dealing with the press and paparazzi. All the questions. Why was Remlock wearing a smoldering brand? Why does Tommy Chong hate Remlock? The answers, they're so far and few between, my friends, because no one really knows why Tommy Chong doesn't like Remlock that much. I didn't pay him to hate him. It wasn't me. That's just the way fame works, my friends. When I upload these YouTube videos and hundreds of thousands of people watch them to see what we're doing in the game, it's a beautiful thing, but it's also a power that I have to respect because my voice, it's being heard across the world, you guys. We got people in Britain, we got people down in other places that aren't America. It's crazy. Mostly Canada, though. Up north a little bit. 2 hours away. Just gotta keep yourself in check with all the fame that Elf Sim has brought us. A lot of people want to be an elf, but we gotta keep them in line and say, unless you cut your ears into a pointy thing, you ain't gonna be an elf, my friend. Hopefully this was a very insightful message for you guys struggling to deal with the fame. Now you gotta click it to get in. I said click it, don't kick it. Oh, What is up with this dragon? He likes to slow people. They call it textbook AF, or so the kids say. Is Cotty Shot gonna die? Yo, what's up everybody? Planes of Power launched over on the Mischief Server, and Elf Sim, the elves of Elf Sim, got busy in the plains. You can see us here killing Grummas to start it all off. We tried splendid boobies. I had Zunai tank her to give him a little one-on-one time. Zerg, an elven Zerg on the Fennin Road. We did the splits that night. We had a run as we go into the High Priest event. I train in there, pull it all into the wall, and easy. They don't give a shit. Baby Cake died. I can't even, Baby Cake. What are you doing? But we're into Tagfee now. What's coming up in the future? There's gonna be more dragons. There's gonna be more monsters. There's gonna be more elves. There's gonna be more surplus loot. If you're thinking about sticking around, stick around for another year or two. We'll take this elf thing to the next level, y'all. We're gonna punch through the walls and barriers that are gonna prevent us from getting the things done that we need to get done. So, if you're thinking about sticking around, there's gonna be more good times in the future, more memes, more raids, about the same amount of raids actually. But it's gonna be a good time, y'all. It's been a great 1 year Elf Week. Looking forward to next year's Elf Week and trying to top this crazy ass video. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun watching this, so put it on loop, put it on repeat, watch it while you're sleeping, you know what I mean? Elf Week. Whoa.